Good morning, children. Hope you are all safe at home and also be aware of COVID-19 coronavirus. To help you, our science teachers are posting videos on awareness for coronavirus. Okay, children. Today I am going to teach you cursive writing for small letters A to Z. To get practiced using your cursive writing book. Today, this is our second cursive writing practice video. In this, I am going to teach you small letter A to Z in cursive. Start to practice cursive writing for small letters. Okay, children? So first it's A. How to write small a? Draw a curve, an oval, a straight line ends with a small curve. So draw a curve and an oval and again a straight line ends with a small curve, small a. And how to write small b? Draw a slanting line and knot. Again a curve ends with a knot and a small curve. Yes, draw a slanting line, a knot and draw a curve. Put a knot ends with a small curve. It's small b. To write C, draw a curve and draw a semicircle. Simple. Yes, draw a curve and draw a semicircle. Next, D. Draw a curve and an oval. Put a straight line ends with a small curve. Yes, draw a curve and an oval and draw a straight line ends with a small curve. How to write E? Draw a curve, put a knot, ends with a curve. Yes, draw a curve, put a knot, ends with a curve. What comes after E? F. To write F, draw a slanting line, put a knot, again draw a line touching to the fourth line and draw a knot ends with a curve. Yes, draw a slanting line, put a knot, again draw a line touching to the fourth line and put a knot ends with a curve. Small f. What comes after f? G. To write G, draw a curve, put an oval and draw a straight line ends with a knot. Yes, curve, put an oval, again draw a straight line ends with a curve. It's small g. What next? It's H. How to write H? Draw a slanting line, put a knot and draw an inverse curve ends with a curve. Yes, draw a slanting line, put a knot and draw an inverse curve ends with a knot. Yes, small h. What comes after h? It's I. Draw a curve and put a line ends with a small curve and keep a dot on the top. Yes, draw a curve, put a line ends with a small curve and keep a dot on the top. It's small I. What comes after I? It's J. To write J, put a curve and draw a straight line ends with a knot and keep a dot on the top. Put a curve and draw a straight line ends with a knot and keep a dot on the top. It's J. What comes after J? It's K. To write K, draw a slanting line, put a knot and draw a closed curve ends with a small curve. Yes, draw a slanting line, put a knot and draw a closed curve ends with a knot. It's small k. What comes after k? It's L. To write L, draw a slanting line, put a knot, ends with a small curve. Yes, draw a slanting line, put a knot, ends with a small curve. Small L. M. How to write M? Slanting line, straight line, inverse curve and inverse curve. Ends with a small curve. Yes, slanting line, straight line, inverse curve and inverse curve ends with a small curve. Small m. After m it's n. To write m, draw a slanting line, a straight line and an inverse curve ends with a small curve. Yes, draw a slanting line, a straight line and an inverse curve ends with a small curve. Small n. How to write O? Draw a slanting line, put an oval ends with a knot. Yes, draw a slanting line, put an oval ends with a knot. After O it's P. To write P, draw a slanting line, again a straight line and put a curve ends with a small curve. Yes, draw a slanting line, a straight line and a curve ends with a small curve. It's small p. How to write small q? Draw a curve, put an oval and draw a straight line ends with an upper slanting line. Yes, draw a curve and draw an oval. A straight line ends with an upper slanting line. What comes after q? It's r. To write R, draw a slanting line, put a small knot, again draw a line ends with a small curve. Yes, draw a slanting line, put a small knot and draw a line ends with a small curve. It's small r. What comes after r? It's S. To write small s, draw a slanting line, put a small knot and draw a curve, again draw a small curve. Yes, draw a slanting line, put a knot, draw a curve and again draw a small curve. It's small s. What comes after s? It's T. To write T, draw a slanting line, put a straight line ends with a small curve. Yes, draw and put a line in the center to make a small t. Yes, draw a slanting line and draw a straight line ends with a small curve and put a small line in the middle. It's small t. What comes after t? It's u. How to write u? To write small u, draw a curve and put a U shape ends with a small curve. Yes, draw a curve and draw a U curve ends with a small curve. It's small u. To write V, draw a curve and draw a slanting line, again an upper slanting line ends with a knot. To write V, draw a curve and draw a slanting line and an upper slanting line ends with a knot. It's small b. What comes after V? It's W. Draw a curve and draw 2u. Yes, 2 small u ends with a knot. Yes, draw a curve and draw 2 small u and ends with a knot. It's W. What comes after W? It's X. Draw a slanting line and a close curve and an open curve. Yes, draw a slanting line and draw a close curve and an open curve. It's small x. What comes after x? It's y. Draw a slanting line and draw one small u. Again draw a straight line ends with a knot. Yes, draw a slanting line and draw a small U. Again draw a straight line, ends with a knot. It's small y. And last it is Z. To write Z, draw a slanting line, put a curve, again draw a curve, ends with a knot. Yes, draw a slanting line and put a curve, again draw a curve, ends with a knot. Yes, children, so now you have learned small A to Z in cursive. Are you clear, children? Now I am going to conduct an activity. I am going to show you flashcards for small letters A to Z in cursive. Okay, children? First, small a in cursive, small b in cursive, small c in cursive, small d in cursive, small e in cursive, small f in cursive, small g in cursive, small h in cursive, small I in cursive. Next, small j. Next, small k. Next, small l. Next, small m. Next, small n. Next, small o. Next, small p. Next, small q. Next, small r. Next, small s in cursive. Next, small t. Next, small u. Next, small v. Next, small w. Next, small x. Next, small y. Next, small z. Yes, children, now you understood small letter A to Z in cursive. Now take your cursive writing book and turn to page number 2 and 3 and do practice capital and small alphabets in cursive. Okay, children, stay home, stay safe. Thank you, children.